So one guy told me that this place is more dangerous in the nighttime. And he had his hand in his pocket like the whole time, and I was thinking like, fuck, is this dude gonna like pull out a knife or something? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. You can't see with this camera, but there's just like so much paper and plastic. Like, what the hell? I wouldn't expect to see this kind of mess in Italy. It's something you would see, you know, maybe in like a third world country. I don't know, I think this area is for sure like neglected by the Italian government. Buongiorno amigos, and greetings from Rome. Beautiful and charming Rome. Expectations versus reality. So, I'm on my way to Tor Bella Monaca. I hope you guys can hear me right now. Kind of in a loud street. Yeah, on my way to Tor Bella Monaca. A quick Google search will tell you that this is one of Rome's most dangerous and poorest hoods, neighborhoods. A lot of drug activity, higher crime rate than most other areas in Rome. And I'm just kind of curious, you know. I did the tourist thing yesterday, looking at the Colosseum from the outside, because the line was too long to go inside. Yeah, saw all the ancient Roman architecture and walked in the city center. I saw all that. Yeah, it's just a lot of people, a lot of guided tours, a lot of scams, and I kind of want to get away from all that and see a more local side of Rome, a more local side of the Italian people. So yeah, we're gonna go to Tor Bella Monaca and see what the vibe is like over there, and see if it really feels as dangerous as the internet says that it is. So I'm walking to the train station for the metro now, and yeah, let's go. Yeah, just so you know, this is still inside like the main city in Rome. We got trash, a lot of trash, graffiti. Rome is covered in graffiti. You would think a city with so much culture, you know, that's appreciated globally, like the Roman architecture, the Colosseum, everything they have here. You would think the city would take more care and try and, you know, cover up all this kind of shitty graffiti, but maybe there's just so much graffiti, you know, they don't have enough public workers to paint over it, you know, because I mean, yeah, like I said, the city is just covered in paint. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, to me it just kind of gives it this very apocalyptic vibe. We can see over here, we got like a mattress right here, just piles of trash. You can see this wall is just absolutely covered in paint, trash. Right down here, just walking to the train station, you can see it looks like it used to be an old metro station down here, but now it's completely walled in. It's got fucking trees growing out of the steps, just piles of dirty clothes and beer bottles and all kinds of stuff. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that, yeah, I mean, we're here in kind of like the city center of Rome, and it's like kind of dirty in the city, to be honest. So we're right here at Lodi station, going to Grotte Saloni or Torre Gaia. It's like no one here. All right, guys, so we just arrived at, where are we? Tor Bella, one station before Tor Bella Monaca. And what are we greeted with? Greeted with a McDonald's over here. This kind of Mexican looking houses and villas over this way. Trash all over the floors. And yeah, feels not like Rome, I'll tell you that. Not like the Colosseum and the fountain areas and the cobblestone walkways. It feels like a different country, to be honest. Feels like the more poor parts of the USA. But so now we're going to walk to Tor Bella Monaca area. I think it's just 5 or 10 minutes away, so we'll be there soon. Classic. Just trash. And we got the welcome sign, Grotte Celoni. I know my Italian pronunciation is not good. So, first thing I'm noticing here is that we got a lot of trash. I don't know how much you can see, but it's just some closed off staircase. It's just got tons of beer cans and old clothes and plastics and all kinds of things. People are just like shoving bottles right next to trees. Yes, there's a lot of trash around here. Down here we got one of these little bags that if you don't know, it's commonly used for like drugs. An abandoned pair of pants right there. So it's a bit dirty out here. Seems like, yeah, people just kind of littering and not really caring so much. You know, I wouldn't expect to see this kind of mess in Italy. It's something you would see, you know, maybe in like a third world country where they don't have as much resources and education. But yeah, you know, what do you think of when you think of Rome? You know, like the architecture, the Colosseum, the food, the fashion. But that's just one side of it, you know. There's also this part that we're exploring. So this street right behind me is called Via Tor Bella Monaca. So I think it's safe to say that now crossing this street and going past it, I am officially entering the area. So let's go. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, so if I'm being honest, I was a little bit anxious at first, a little bit nervous to come to this area, just from the things I saw on the internet about there being, you know, a lot of guns, a lot of drugs, a lot of drug addicts, a lot of robberies. So yeah, I was feeling a little bit sus, but so far I haven't really felt like I'm in danger. Maybe because it's the daytime, maybe more crime happens in the dark hours. But yeah, I've just seen normal stuff, you know. School over here, grocery stores, little shops, barber, you know, pretty much the same thing you find in every neighborhood. And yeah, I mean, there's some abandoned stuff. Starting to see some more like larger public housing apartments, you know, probably really low cost apartments, like 100 euros a month or something. So yeah, just gonna keep walking around, but the vibe is all right. I'm thankful the weather is good today. It's been raining for 2 days in Rome. It sucked. Today is much better, but yeah, feels kind of normal. You know, I also read online that this was like mostly like Italians, but in my experience I've seen a lot of immigrants from different countries so far. So yeah, I don't know. So you guys can see right behind me, there's these two giant public housing buildings, or maybe it's the same like building or whatever, but there's a building on this side, building on the other side, obviously built to house a lot of people. These things for sure go down like, you know, almost half a kilometer, like hundreds of meters, really long buildings. And I was just hearing some yelling coming from this building over here. So you can imagine living in a building like this with maybe thousands of other people. You probably encounter, you know, some kind of shenanigans or yelling or violence or something. I mean, on a daily basis, you know, there's so many people in one area. You're gonna learn a lot about other people, and you're just gonna experience a lot. This is crazy though. Look at the amount of fucking trash that's here. That's also what happens when you get like so many people in one small area, is that you start to accumulate so much trash because people just consume and consume. So I just accidentally stumbled upon a market here in Tor Bella Monaca. I guess because it's Saturday, maybe some kind of Saturday market, so I'm gonna go check it out. Buongiorno.
No, perché lo so, devi chiedere a lei, poi può fare quella pesante.
Stai solo il...
Lakers.
لا انا شفت اليوم هنا كان قبل السنه كم ضربات كافيه تمام هذه شي حاجه عندك تقلب الرزق ديما ديال الله انت وين ياخذ في بلاصه يدير راسك عارفك انا من السباق
Damn, so this market is a lot bigger than I thought. It goes down all the way this way, and I haven't even been down there, so I don't know where that goes. And it goes down all the way that way. So it's a pretty big market. They got all kinds of stuff. I don't know if it's real or fake, because I mean, they have like name brand toothpaste and shampoos and shirts. For sure it's got to be fake. But and then right here we got the designer handbags and everything, so a lot of stuff. So here's the market from the outside. You got a lot of vans and trucks that people use to carry all the stuff that they're selling, and they're just parked out here on the street. And then they all got these little tents because, you know, protect from the sun, protect from the rain. I would look at this in more detail, but there was a lot of people in there, and I was kind of worried that like I was gonna be filming, not paying attention, somebody was just gonna like, you know, steal something from me. So maybe I'll go back when I'm not recording and look at that in more detail. I'll let you know if I find anything like super interesting, but I'm gonna keep walking now. Got a little lizard down here eating on some kind of insect. You can see him there. He's like looks like a little leopard gecko or something. He's got like cheetah colors. Oh, I just scared him with my footstep. It's part of the wildlife out here. Tor Bella Monaca, wild reptiles. Pretty cool. As we continue to walk through this green space, you just see plastic everywhere. Like, it's unavoidable, just so much litter. So here we got a really big yellow apartment building, and then there's some other apartment buildings just behind that, like the same size but different colors. And we got more apartments over here. So yeah, just a lot of apartments, you know. I keep saying I read online because yeah, everything I know about this place I read online. So is it true? I don't know, but I read that Tor Bella Monaca was built in the 1980s when Rome was experiencing like a housing crisis. A lot of people coming into Rome, I guess, and they needed more houses, so they built a bunch of apartments here. And for some reason it just turned into like an area with a lot of gangs, a lot of drugs. But yeah, that's just what it says online. I haven't really seen anyone using drugs here, so I don't know. All right, so I just walked into a parking lot of one of the like giant public housing apartment buildings here, and you can just see like this is a real example of like the density of the living situation here. This building is like multiple hundreds of meters long, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can't even count because it keeps going. All of these buildings just right next to each other. I mean, how many apartments are in one of these buildings, you know? Probably a few hundred people living in one building. I don't know how thick the walls are, so just growing up in a place like this, I don't know how it would be. Just like not having much privacy, and in one apartment, you know, I don't know who's living there. Is it, you know, a single person, or is it like, you know, many families living in one room? So then yeah, it could be thousands of people living in one building, and then you, like I said, you have so many buildings next to each other. So yeah, just that would be a really fascinating experience. I'm curious to talk to someone that lives here. I'll see if I can find someone that's from here that speaks English, because sorry, I don't speak Italian. Maybe if they speak Spanish, we can work something out, but English will be the best. But I don't know if I can exit this. Let me try and find an exit. right, so I'm not gonna lie, I just got like really freaked out for a second. There was this dude across the street like whistling the fucking Kill Bill song, the Kill Bill theme, which was already like kind of weird. And then I just saw him like staring at me, and we made eye contact across the street, and he just looked like really serious. And then he fucking came across the street and started talking to me, and I didn't know what he was saying, so I just said like, no hablo Italiano, even though I know that's not how you say it. I just don't know. I was just trying to say something maybe he would understand. And then he was just like putting fingers up, like I don't know if he was asking me for money or something, and he had his hand in his pocket like the whole time. And I was thinking like, fuck, is this dude gonna like pull out a knife or something? I don't know what's going on. And then he started making some kind of smoking gesture, like he wanted a lighter or something. I just told him like, I don't have a lighter. And then he said okay, and he just walked away. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous that this guy might try to do something sketchy. But yeah, it turns out he didn't have bad intentions. So I'm gonna try and get out of this area. No offense to this area or the people that live here, but I think I would just prefer to be in a more open space with more witnesses. So yeah, I'm gonna get out. All right, so I'm exiting this like public housing complex area because yeah, it just felt a little bit sus. I feel better out here now that it's kind of like more open, and I think I'm gonna go to some supermarket and get myself a drink because it's warm out here and I'm getting thirsty. But we got some beautiful flowers, the wild flowers of Tor Bella Monaca. Damn, this street has been super busy, but I had to cross it so I could come over here for the sexy babe angel. That's what we all need. We need a little more sexy babe angels in this world, and the world would be a much better place. I like this yellow building right here. The color is super vibrant. It just kind of like sticks out from everything else, you know? I like it. I would live in this yellow house if I lived in Tor Bella Monaca. Tor Bella Monaca. Shit. Sorry. Lots of beautiful yellow wildflowers popping up here. I keep getting spider webs in my face just from walking down the street. It doesn't make any sense to me. So you do have like some open green spaces in this neighborhood, but they're not converting it like into a park. It's like you can see there's like a barbed wire fence here that just like goes around the whole thing. Like this is a green space. Like people live in these apartments, they need a space where they can come and have some openness and let their animals roam around, like these people walking their dogs, and they need like to connect with some green, some grass, some trees, some nature. So why don't they make this into like a really nice park? Like this is a huge open area. I don't know, I think this area is for sure like neglected by the Italian government or the Roman government. The streets are not great quality. The buildings are not in great shape. They're really old. They haven't been renovated in a long time. And there's like no parks. So how can the people here have like a fair chance, you know? Yeah, I feel the Italian government needs to step up, make this area beautiful, do some renovations, and probably a lot of other things. But anyway, here's the yellow house from another angle. It's beautiful. Well, someone here is doing something nice. There's a big garden here, just kind of in the middle of nowhere, like right off this road, where they're growing, I can see they're growing kale and some lettuce, some green onions, collard greens. So they're growing some vegetables over here, man. I mean, they should do the same thing here. But I'm glad to see that someone is growing like some local vegetables, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe selling them to the community here so that they can eat like some nice organic produce. Yeah, if somebody knows, there's some tomatoes growing here, some kind of berries right here, and some trees. If anyone knows what all this stuff is, let me know. So I can tell you one thing that they have here in Tor Bella Monaca that they don't have in the city center of Rome, and that is a Lidl. A fucking Lidl. Man, if you don't know, Lidl is like the most budget friendly, like, I'm in a parking spot. It's like the cheapest supermarket in Europe. It's got the best prices, best price on orange juice for sure. So yeah, that's why I came here, because it's cheap, and it makes sense that it would be in kind of a poor area. And if you can see over there, there's like mountains. I mean, a Lidl with a mountain view, like, what more can you ask for in life? So I'm gonna go in here, do some shopping. All right, so we made it out of Lidl with a bunch of orange juice and some fruit. Best energy source on the planet, orange juice and fruit. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Yeah, guess I'm gonna start headed back towards the train station, because the sun goes down in Italy now, or in Rome at least. Yeah, the sun sets like 4:30, 4:45 p.m. So early, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start going back to the metro station, and I'm actually gonna try and stop at that market that I was at earlier and see if I can find someone that speaks English and ask them about their experience here in Tor Bella Monaca. So see you at the market. So you guys just saw the cacti growing out of the trash over there. But hey, look at this. There is at least one big park in this area, Tor Bella Monaca, and it's this park. Very big, spacious. Got a few trees over there for some shade. Good for walking dogs and coming out here sunbathing, have a picnic, you know, whatever you want. So I'm happy to see that they at least have one park. That's a good thing. is the best fuel for traveling, just for life, man. This is the best. Fruit, super easy to digest, quick energy. Fruit is the original fast food. Fruit up. Roma, Historia, Lazio, Solo, Geografia. So I came back to this market and I thought this might happen. The market is closed. This was the whole market here where all this trash is. I don't know why there's so much trash. But yeah, the market was here. And what is it now? 3 p.m. I guess it closes in the early afternoon. So all the vendors left or they're leaving. But yeah, they just left like a crazy mess. Don't really understand. There's just like paper and plastic everywhere. So much that they even hire some people over here to go and like clean it up. I wonder if it's like this every week where there's a market and then they just leave like so much trash. Like I don't think you can see, but like all the way down this road there's, you can't see with this camera, but there's just like so much paper and plastic. Like what the hell? How did that happen? I don't know. So I was just on my way out of Tor Bella Monaca, headed to the train station, and then I saw this basketball court. Pretty nice basketball court, little half court right here. Not really sure where the entrance is. I guess here, but it seems to be closed now. Basketball, it's probably not very popular in Italy. I mean, I know they have a team, but football is king over here. You know, football is pretty much king in the whole world. But I'm from the US. I grew up playing basketball. Yeah, it's my favorite sport. I would love to come here and ball with some Tor Bella Monaca hoopers. I want to see what their skills are like, but no one out here today. Unfortunately, I don't have a ball. So, but yeah, check it out. It's like another new little park area that I just discovered. Some trees. I think it's got like a skate park over there. This is under construction, it looks like. And then this is just like some seating areas. It's kind of like approaching winter here. So, you know, it's getting a little bit colder. I guess people are not doing these kind of like leisure outdoor activities like they are in the summer, but I wonder what this park is like and this basketball goal in the warm time. I wonder if anyone plays here. I don't know. I'll probably never find out. But if you're from here, let me know if people play basketball here or not. Also, right next to the court, there's a pretty strange mural. Let me know if you understand what this represents. It looks like Jesus Christ, maybe? Maybe Pontius Pilate, one of the apostles, I don't know. Some Roman soldier that's choking Jesus by the neck. Some guy over here screaming, or maybe that's Mary, another Roman soldier. That's just some random dude. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so I'm squatted down here, almost at the metro station to go back to more of the center of Rome, where my hotel is. So this is it, Tor Bella Monaca. What do you think? Do you think it seems dangerous? For me, it was not that dangerous. Just a one experience with the guy that had his hand in his pocket. Made me a little bit scared, but after that, yeah, it's just been normal, I guess. Just, yeah, there's definitely a lot of trash on the grounds, but yeah, I feel like maybe it's being neglected by the Italian government. They need more employees or something to come out here and collect the trash. I don't know. So one guy told me that this place is more dangerous in the nighttime. Perhaps I'm not going to come here at night and find out, because I don't want to get stabs, I don't want to get robbed. I've seen everything I need to see. So yeah, this has been Tor Bella Monaca, Rome's most dangerous hood. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.